From KMUW Wichita,
from Toronto, Ontario,
and from Armilla, Spain,
this is You're Saying It Wrong. Let's talk words. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Ross. Today's episode brought to us by the letter G. I've been watching a lot of Sesame Street with my children lately, and so every episode brought to you by a letter. Although our daughter's really mad that her letter basically never comes up as the letter of the day. We need to fix that, Sesame Street. Anyway, we were going to jump off though with a listener pet peeve from a little while back. Bruce, I think, wrote to us.
Yes, it was Bruce, who was very vehement, actually, and exciting.
You don't say.
Wrote, he opens with that I very much dislike cutesy abbreviations, especially those that end in IE. Names dreamed up by marketing departments desperately trying to be clever, and some portmanteaus. So first, the cutesy abbreviations he hates, most prominent example, using veggies for vegetables. Is the word vegetables that hard to say? I refuse to say veggie. What are we, infants? I also very much dislike the increased words use of Sammy for small sandwich. I'm with you, Bruce. I don't like Sammy. Yikes. This one now is what we're going to talk about in a second. Further, I refuse to order anything except in the sizes small, medium, large, or extra large at Starbucks. There is no reason for grande. Give me a break. In fact, I'll go out of my way to patronize their competitors for this reason. Finally, he keeps going. The portmanteau hangry, here's a Franken word, for anger amplified by hunger, is like nails on a chalkboard to me. Okay, Bruce, you got that off your chest.
Well, actually, I liked hearing Bruce talk. I always, whenever I went to Starbucks, I would do the same thing he did. I would never do grande. I always hated that. The grande, the sizes. I just thought they were silly. Apparently, though, they were done to make it sound more Italianate and sound sort of fancy. But,
Yeah.
Fletcher, I had a quick question for you. These are interesting. We're going to kind of go through these quickly. I don't think it's particularly useful, but Starbucks coffee sizes at a glance and see if you know them. Do you know Demi?
Demi? Well, that means like half, right?
It was apparently a Starbucks smallest cup.
Oh.
And they took it from Italian, which is basically from the French, demi-tasse, half cup. And it's it's basically for espressos. It's available, but not on the menu. I usually get the smallest you've got. I used to get short.
Right.
It's available, but not on the menu.
Right.
Well, that's because it's just short, Ross. It's like, come on, you know.
So then we get into the ones, Kath, you want to go through the ones that are there, which are...
The ones on the menu. Okay. Tall.
Mm-hmm. Right.
What size do you think? How much do you think? That's 12 ounces. It's the second smallest size.
Right.
You go from short to tall. Makes sense.
Tall is on the menu. Tall is on the menu. Short is not on the menu.
Yeah.
But tall is the smallest one that is on the menu. Next is grande, which is a medium. Grande is medium. Right.
The one that really gets me is venti, because it's in two different sizes. A hot venti is 20 ounces. A cold venti is 24 ounces.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't know
that. I didn't either.
Well, that doesn't even make any sense because doesn't venti mean 20?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
I don't even get it. 20. It means 20, but it's 24 or 20.
Yeah,
if it wasn't clear,
quattro or something.
Yeah, weird. If it wasn't clear, Starbucks did not give us any money to talk about them here, and perhaps would have wanted it back had they given us money to talk about it here.
And then finally, the largest one is a Trenta, 30 ounces. But I love this. Eater magazine apparently reported that the 30-ounce Trenta is actually larger than most humans' stomachs.
Oh, good God.
So I'm going to go for the I'm gonna go for the cold
The
venti
short.
at 24 ounces instead. I don't know.
Well, it only comes on cold drinks, though, a Trenta. You cannot get
Okay,
like
yeah.
a Trenta hot
Hot,
coffee.
yeah.
I'm still, I don't know.
I mean, I guess it worked for them. I really, it's confusing. I think it's easier. I agree with our listener in
Yeah,
there.
sure.
I order, can I have a small coffee, please? Is what I would say.
Yeah.
But whatever, it makes enough to make me hangry, which is what he says. Not really. I really don't like hangry. I don't know what you. Going back to portmanteaus here. I mean, this is his.
I apologies to Bruce. I think this is a really, really useful word.
Is that
Because
because you're a father of young kids, though?
no, it's because I experience it myself a lot, and it's it's not. I mean, it tells people why you are so irritable right then, and I mean, it's a real thing. I do experience it quite often myself, and it means I need to eat something or I'm going to keep biting your head off.
I got a question for you, Fletcher.
But do you
Given
say
that,
it?
do you say it?
I don't say it that much, but I do say it. Yeah, sure. I mean, what's wrong? What else
Oh,
am I?
you
What,
do?
tell me something that's going to get that idea across so succinctly.
I don't know. I don't have this anger hungry thing
I always
that
say
you do.
oh, I do. I get crabby,
Oh.
but I
I
always
know.
say I'm cranky.
Yeah,
I say
but-
cranky.
But you
Yeah, I
can be
would say-
cranky because you didn't get enough sleep. You can be cranky because you have a
Mm.
headache. You can,
So-
if I'm
but-
cranky because I need a granola bar, then just hold on a second. Let me eat something. I'll get back to you in 10 minutes.
But then do we have a word for like cranky because I didn't get enough sleep? Cranky because like I didn't do well,
Well, no,
on the
but
test.
those aren't fixable things in the next 10 minutes.
Okay, I see what you're saying there.
That's
It's like-
interesting.
I've got a question though for Fletcher. How old do you think when is the first use of hangry? This is really interesting to both Kathy and me.
Hmm.
How old is the word?
My gut feels like the 1980s, so it's probably like the 1940s.
Okay, but let's go back to your 1980s and now reverse the last two numerals.
Oh, really? That early? 1908?
Well, add a 1 to it. You got add 10 to it. 1918.
1918. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
I thought it was invented by the copywriter, like Ross had like the fries thing. I thought it was invented by the copywriter of the Snickers ad when you're hangry, because that's when I
Yeah.
remember it first appearing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it's not. It was the first the first citation in the OED was in a letter, and it says the elephant is very hungry and hangry from having had no dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So the elephant is very hungry and hangry from having had no dinner. I would never
But-
have thought 1918.
But you look at, I mean, again, and I'm going to go to Google Ngram, which, Kathy, you don't need to comment on Google Ngram this time. But it does talk about in print. And in print, basically, it's essentially flat. And then it
Yeah.
skyrocketed it actually skyrocketed in your time era, Fletcher, in the 1980s and 90s, and then super skyrocketed in the 2000s.
Yeah. That makes
So-
sense. I get why it might annoy people. I think it's pretty cutesy, overly cutesy, but I do really think that it has a use. I think there's not something that's that specific,
Mm-hmm.
I
to
see
get that
what you're
idea
saying,
across.
but I still don't care for. I still would rather say I'm cranky because I'm dying of hunger.
Yeah.
Frankly, I know
Yeah.
that's more words, but I don't. I can't imagine saying, "God, I'm so hangry." It makes me get tense saying it. It makes
I would-
me angry.
I
Not
would
angry.
never use the word. I don't really, I mean, unlike Fletcher, I mean, but the interesting thing is Fletcher feels it's useful. He feels it like
Yeah.
does describe something that is very specific to it. I particularly don't really think of it that much in that sense. And the word, like Kathy said, to me sounds awkward. Awkward is my feeling. It sounds like you're deliberately saying something to be, quote, cutesy, even though I know you're not. It does have that feel. Incidentally, one thing I was going to comment on, Bruce didn't like, the cutie words, but cutesy actually does have that term, which he mentioned, which I think is one problem with some
but
of
he
these.
put it in quotation marks.
He did, but I noticed that too. He put it in quotation marks, but the point was he did use, I think he did it deliberately to show it. But I was thinking when he did it, though, I guess you could say cute abbreviations, but I was trying to think of that right now. Just look at that.
Cloying. The word cloying I would use.
Cloying is good, Kath. I think you're right. I mean, he did it deliberately to show off
If you
the
want to
idea
avoid
that he hates
cutesy.
it. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure he would not use QC normally. So you're right. Cloying is probably QC though. So I mean, let's just weigh in on that word for 1 second, if you don't mind. Cutesy to me seems like it's a pretty valuable word.
Mhm.
Don't you think so?
I think it is too.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Cloying
See, but
doesn't.
then I got to tell you, I would say veggie or Sammy. I would
I
never
would
say
s-
Sammy. I would say
I would
veggie.
never. I was gonna say I
Yeah.
would never say Sammy.
Veggie is a thumbs up for me. Sammy is a thumbs down for me.
That's I think so too.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
although what Bruce is saying, we have basically some things are okay, some things are not. Starbucks, tall, short, no, big, small, what we're saying. No, grande, and let's move on to G. Fletcher spelling test.
Ah.
Oh, can
I-
we just do one quick spelling email though, Ross, quickly that we got?
Mhm.
Terry in St. Louis. I
Mhm.
love it. He says, I know it's a little late, he or she. I just realized I don't know the gender. Excuse me, Terry. I know it's a little late, but I have a pet peeve to add to your list, and it's one that it seems you can't avoid these days. And I'm with you, Terry. I speak of martial law. Martial, not Marshall, Martial, but apparently some guy that's running out there, Marshall law.
Wow.
It's driving me crazy.
I
Just
agree
had
with
to get that off my chest. Keep up the good work.
I agree with that. I see that all over the place now. I hate it.
Yeah.
It should be Martial.
So we're moving back to the hardest words ever found on the SATs, and then usually one or two others that weren't actually found on the SATs.
Yes.
And we've been going through the
We want to
alphabet.
make you suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. We're picking up with the letter G now.
Yeah, G was a toughie for us, Fletcher, because a lot of the G's on the SAT we found you were going to get instantly, and we don't want you to get these words instantly.
Right.
So we have more words that aren't on the SAT in this one than normal. The first one is
But
on the
they should.
SAT. Yes, the first one is on the SAT. Garrulous.
Garrulous. Okay, and am I trying to spell these words this
Yes.
time? Okay.
Correct.
Garrulous is somebody if somebody's garrulous, they're very talkative.
Right.
Mhm.
And usually, do you feel like it's a good-natured talkative? How do you guys feel about
I actually
garrulous?
do. I see it more as a
Yeah.
chatterbox, somebody who's going, or more of a Bonhams sort of like, hey, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
sort of guy.
Yeah.
There
Or
might
gal.
be something slightly overdone, but not excessively annoying. I agree.
Right. You don't feel like it's somebody you just want them to shut the heck up.
Right.
It's more good-natured.
I consider myself garrulous, actually.
Okay.
I would
Anyway,
argue that I am.
Garrulous.
got it.
Garrulous. Yeah.
Good job.
Very good. The problem here is a lot of people tend to think there's an OU. It's not GARRU. It's GARROU.
OU.
Yeah. GARRUL is a weird
Yeah.
set of letters, right?
Mm.
You don't really think of that happening
No.
there. Where does that come from? Latin, I assume, but
Good guess. It comes from Latin. The Latins didn't put the garrulus in Latin, GARRULUS, from
Oh,
the
yeah.
verb garrere to chatter or to talk.
okay.
But, we added the OUS to it. I wonder why we did, but whatever we did. Well, because OUS looks ugly, I guess, to English.
The next word is grandiloquence.
Grandiloquence. Oh man. Is that I'm trying to think, is that something that's something that has a lot of grandeur, or is it something that's overly grand?
It's more extravagant. It's
Extravagant.
like pompous.
Like too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it tends to be specifically about language.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes.
It's not like it's language or your demeanor.
Uh-huh.
Highfalutin language, really. It's
Okay.
more lofty speech, I guess
Yeah.
you could say. Yeah.
Highfalutin. Can we just digress for a second?
I knew as soon as I said that, I
Yeah.
thought, uh-oh, Fletcher's going to come in on this. Uh-oh. Highfalutin is U.S. slang, probably from high flying or high flown.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because we
talked about it a long time ago.
Yeah, because I said I used to think it was High Fulton.
Yeah,
when I was
yeah,
younger.
I do remember that. But it's funny because I
lied one time.
But it is funny on the show though, because I said it, I instantly, my heart popped up. I said, "Wait a minute, he's gonna
jump on that.
He's gonna ask on this one."
You know what? Just to digress even more from that, I was thinking the other day about newfangled. What is fangled? We don't talk about like old fangled. What is it? Where does newfangled come from? What's a fangle?
Newfangle.
I have no idea.
It comes from let's see. New and fangle, which is from the fangle part. We know new. Fangle comes from Proto-Germanic fanglon, to grasp, from the nasalized form of the Proto-Indo-European pag, to fasten. Compare fang. It's interesting.
So it's related. Ross just knew that off the top of his head.
Yeah,
I swear.
It was instantly in my little etymological part of my brain. It just popped in there. But that's interesting. It's related to fang. I never would have guessed. I mean, fang is in, canine tooth.
Right.
Yeah, that's weird. I never would have thought that.
Newfangled, newfanged.
Yeah.
I wonder when it's been used in other ways. Like all we have now is newfangled, right?
Yeah.
I wonder about it.
I just am fascinated that it goes back to the 15th century. I would have thought that was like more like a 20s or 1800s. I would have thought actually.
Well, the reason I thought of it just now was because of highfalutin, which I would have thought it was from around the same time period.
It's also related to the Middle English word for fish spear, if you're interested. Garfangle.
I was. Wow.
Huh. Someone said, well, I'm sure it was actually said. Someone once said, what a newfangled garfangled you have here.
All right.
So why not what other fangles are there?
I don't know. I mean, none now. Did there used to be other fangles? That's what I wonder. I mean, obviously.
Well, there was fangled, which meant foppish or new made.
And there was
fangle, a new fancy or a novelty.
And there was fangle mint, the act of fashioning something made, which was from the 1600s in English as well. Mm. Well,
you know what it sounds like is if fangled was like you said, new made or foppish, it sounds like newfangled was almost one of those deals where you add the word that basically means the same thing at the front just to emphasize it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it definitely, because if fangle is a new fancy or novelty, sorry, there's a fly in here, a new fancy or novelty, then newfangled is still a new fancy or novelty.
It's just there was another anyway. Yeah, it's just one of those words where we add the word on the front that means that, and it just emphasizes it, and then eventually just becomes that word.
Although remember though, let's go backwards a little bit. But originally though, the fangle was inclined to take, and then it transferred into to grasping, and then you're grasping something apparently which is new.
Because the new they said meant fond of there. So you have the newfangled was you're fond of grasping the new thing.
Grasping of the new thing. Exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But Fletcher, this is not going to excuse you from your spelling quiz here. We have a word that wants spelling.
I think we're out of time. Grandiloquence.
The word again is grandiloquence.
All right. GRANDILOQUENCE.
You got it.
Yeah.
Very good.
This is a really a bad. I'm going to make a confession here. I know how it's spelled, but I don't pronounce it correctly. I instantly think of grandiloquence with a in it.
Oh, grandiloquence.
Which is why
Yeah.
people often spell it wrong. That's one of the
Yeah.
reasons, because they put the E for eloquence in instead of the I.
Oh,
Yeah.
grand eloquence. Well, that kind
Yeah.
of makes sense. I never
Sure.
thought about that, especially,
Yeah.
and we're talking about
Which
speech.
actually,
Yeah.
yeah.
But it doesn't, the E actually eloquence, yeah, but it's the word itself comes straight from the Latin with the I in it, and it comes from a
Mhm.
straight Latin combination of big, grandi, and then locus, which is speaking. So it doesn't originally have the E in it, and it
hmm
shouldn't.
Shouldn't know.
But I have a grievous.
Grande Ross, as in the Starbucks coffee, correct?
Yes.
Am I correct here?
It's a grievous fault for my pronunciation. And speaking of grievous, Fletcher,
Yeah, grievous. If you have I mean, something's grievous, it's very, 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 very serious, right?
mhm,
Correct.
What's the issue here? Grievous?
you got it. You
What's
got
that? I
it.
know. I do
Okay.
sometimes, I guess, hear people say like grievous or something,
Yeah,
right?
grievous
That's
is
the
very
problem.
common.
It's
That's
like-
the problem.
It's like
Yeah.
mischievous when people say mischievous and then they spell it with the
Yes.
IOUS.
Yeah.
This one was on the SAT.
Yeah, that
Yep.
makes sense.
Okay, this one is actually often misspelled.
Yes.
The word is genealogy.
Oh, I see why. Because it's like it's spelled like
Mhm.
genealogy, right? And people are used to
Correct,
ology
yeah.
being OLOGY,
spell it.
and it's GENEALOGY.
Right. You got it.
Yeah, well, that one
Very
makes
good.
perfect sense why people would misspell that.
Yeah.
But now, okay. So it's the LOGY that means study of, right? But people are
Mhm.
so used to having an O there to
Yeah.
connect the first half of the word. Why is it different in this case? Because we're connecting genia.
Yes, exactly. You got it.
Okay.
It's from the to give birth,
Yeah. Okay.
which is the old word. Yeah.
Mhm.
The making of a
I just
pedigree
love
or
the fact-
something.
That in Old English, the word was how do you pronounce that, Ross? Folktalu?
Yes.
Folktalu? Literally folktale. It wasn't genealogy initially. I mean, we
Whoa.
got
'cause
this.
that-
Yeah.
It's interesting because you're talking about the tale of your family, of your folk. Yeah.
Yeah. When you think of it,
Yeah.
it makes a lot of sense.
Oh, that's
But
cool.
Isn't that?
Yeah, I like that.
I wonder what English would have been
Yeah.
like had the Normans not invaded. I mean, because it would have been filled. The one problem I would imagine, like for Germans, a lot of these polysyllabic words are easy to instantly understand. Like
Mhm.
genealogy, if you don't know Latin or Greek, genealogy just looks like it's some sort of generic word.
It's just a thing.
Yeah. Whereas like folktale is like evocative instantly. And if you're 10 years old, if you're 10 years old, genealogy is a weird word. Folktale or
Mhm.
tale of us, people tale instantly makes sense. And I wonder
Mhm.
if I just wonder what would have been like, what it is like to live in a culture where these words are instantly available and understandable.
Mhm.
A culture where your language makes sense.
Yeah. Fletcher,
I
it's
can't
basically
imagine.
it's basically true. A lot of English, like if you don't know, I mean, I basically think I see why they used to teach Latin and Greek in school a long
So
time ago.
you know what you were saying?
Yeah, you know what you're
Yeah.
doing.
Because it ends up being, you're right, Ross. It ends up being really you're just memorizing the thing. I mean,
Big
why
words
genealogy?
you're
I don't know.
memorizing. I know.
Just,
I know.
okay. They told
know.
me that's what it means. It does.
I know.
So be it.
The next word is not on the SATs. We put it in. And this word we probably both knew how to spell when we were 10, because as I said, our father was in yeah.
No, I was
So-
I was littler.
Okay. Galabia
Galabia?
or Jalaba. There's another spelling. You can spell either one.
Not helpful. Galabia. What is this? Tell me what this is. I don't.
It's a smock-like garment, like a robe that they wear in North Africa and in Egypt. You know, the robe that they wear when they're
Yeah. Okay.
Men wear them. They're long.
yeah.
They have sleeves.
Yeah. Sure. Galabia.
That's
boy.
the Egyptian pronunciation.
This is really unfair.
I know
Ross.
it is.
That-
I'm just
this
going to
is-
spell it. Yeah.
You put it in. This is
Yeah,
Ross's fault, Fletcher.
It's GL. This is Egyptian because in the G is hard in Egyptian Arabic. It's not in other Arabic, but it's Galabia. And then Jalaba is DJ. This is more for North Africa. Djellaba.
Wow. Okay.
And then it can be also spelled Jalabia because the G is sometimes pronounced, the G is pronounced J in most Arabic. Galabia. I agree. Kathy, I think this was wrong to do, but
I think you were very evil.
yeah.
Clearly I had no idea what it was. I'm glad to learn it because now I know what those are called. And I didn't know that before.
But in Saudi Arabia, the robes are not called that.
They're
very good, Kat.
Thobes.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah.
They're a little bit narrower than the Egyptian Galabia, but yeah.
Okay.
And I forget when we were in Morocco, it was a Jalaba, right? I forget because Randy bought one.
Yeah. It comes from the Arabic term jalab, which is to bring or to wear. Mm-hmm. But whatever.
Okay. The next word is gemology.
Gemology. Like the study of gems?
Well, good guess. That's about it.
Gemology. Yeah. You can wear your jalaba and study gems with gemology.
Or jewels.
What's weird about this? Gemology.
Fletcher, yeah, we got you. This is not on the SAT list. You were wrong.
What's weird about this one?
Well, you just spelled it wrong.
Well, yeah, I got that.
Okay,
I mean,
try to spell it again.
Why is it not just gemology? I don't.
Okay.
Well, it sort of is.
I don't know. I don't know.
2 M's.
Why?
2 M's.
Why?
Well, you can blame it on the Romans.
Latin.
Yeah. In Latin, precious stone is gemma, Gemma.
Wow. I could have sworn I'd seen the word gemology before and it only had 1 M.
Let's go to the net and see it. Let's see.
It could just be that everybody's spelling it wrong. And
I just typed it into the
Fletcher.
OED and they said, "Did you mean gemology with 2 M's?"
Okay, great.
Okay, I just typed into Wikipedia and they have gemology with 1 M or gemology with 2 M's.
Okay, who are you going to trust, Ross? Wikipedia or the
I'm
venerable
going
OED?
I'm going with that venerable OED.
What about Merriam-Webster? Good old American.
All right.
One
M variance or gemology with 2 M's. But their entry is 1 M.
Variance.
In Merriam-Webster, their entry is 1 M. So
Fletcher,
maybe that's an American thing.
If you're going to go like this, we're quitting.
Well, it could be an American versus a British thing.
I
we may have just simplified.
I think you might be onto something.
Fletcher, I think you're onto something. I think you've corrected us. And I think
I was thinking jewelry. We go back, jewelry canceled all the British double letters that are not in American spelling.
That's true. We've talked about that with like jeweler.
Yes,
used to have
you're
2
right.
L's. Yeah.
Kathy, good.
Canceled.
I think that is it. So I think, Fletcher, if we're going to be testing you, I think you got this one correct. And I think that I think we're the wrong ones here. By
I think that means I should leave and have a glass of wine.
I think it's a good idea.
What about me?
It's too early for us. It's
too early here.
A little too early here. Let's see if Fletcher remembers this one. Gooey duck. That's that big Pacific clam.
Right. Gooey duck. It's that clam that has a weird big protuberance.
Yes. Protuberance is the right word.
Yeah. Gooey duck, I think is geoduck. Geoduck.
Yes, you got it.
Correct.
Right. Can you remind us where the word comes from and why we ended up with gooey instead of geo, or why we ended up with geo instead of gooey?
It's a toughie.
They're
in that
not
one.
Absolutely positive. Yeah, they think it's from a Native American word. Do you remember what word it was, though, Ross?
The gooey duck one?
Yeah.
Let me pop it in my head. I don't remember now. I don't remember the word actually now.
Oh, they think it was from Chinook. Oh, from the Nisqually word Gweduc, Gwyduk, which means dig deep.
Guida.
Gwida.
Which it does.
Gwyduk, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, they burrow very deeply.
Yeah, but you lived in that area. Do people eat them?
Hmm. I have no idea because I would never have eaten one.
God, I just looked
So
at
I
the
don't
Google.
know.
I looked at the Google Ngram, and Gooey Duck like skyrocketed in usage in the from the 80s to the 2000s, and now it's dropping.
Uh-huh.
I wonder why. I
Huh.
was just wondering, like maybe they ran out of gooey ducks to eat or something like that, and people aren't talking about it. I mean, I don't think of gooey ducks particularly.
I don't remember them. I mean, being eaten. They say that they do. Gooey duck. I'm just looking here.
Gooey duck farming
Global
is a big
seafood
thing.
sensation.
I saw them
gooey duck chowder is rich and comforting.
I saw them cook it on Top Chef one time, so I know people do eat it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't personally, but
I would. I like clams. I like clam broth and stuff too.
I like some clams. I don't. This looks like it'd be too chewy though to me. The chewy gooey duck. I don't know. Perhaps if it's prepared properly. But anyway.
Let's.
I'm not sure. How's that pronounced? Geodesy? 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 Geodesy. The word is geodesy.
Okay, tell me what this is. This one I don't know the definition.
Okay, well take a guess with the word. Take a guess with the first part of the word.
Geo, something to do with the earth.
Yep, good. It's measurement of the earth.
Measurement of the earth.
It's the art of surveying.
Odyssey. I'm trying to think of another something Odyssey word.
Geodesy.
Boy, I don't know. Is it as simple as like Geodicy?
Well,
no, but it is simple.
Okay.
It's Geodesy.
Desy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like I've seen that word somewhere, maybe just on a spelling bee list.
Yeah,
that's the kind of thing. I think I've seen it, but I've never thought about it.
No, I don't think much of geodesy is a normal thing either. It doesn't. Okay, this one is an interesting one. Gouache.
Gouache. What is that? What is gouache?
An opaque watercolor paint. Mom always talked about gouache, didn't she, Kathy?
Mm-hmm. Gouache is very big in art. There's a lot of gouache out there.
Yeah.
I'm imagining that gouache is something like Guache.
Okay, do a little more imagining
that, but how would you spell it?
Yes.
Okay, I guess not that way. Gouache. I thought that was a pretty good spelling for something like that.
Actually, you got closer to the Italian part of the Italian.
See?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, sort of.
Well, the first two letters.
You know what? You know what?
It's not exactly perfect there, Kat.
G-U. Okay. G-U, but I don't know what would make that osh sound. I don't know what else. I mean, that's what I would go with. So obviously I'm wrong. Tell me.
Gouache.
Oh, I wasn't that far off.
No, you weren't.
I just missed the O.
I want to give you a quiz. The A too. Yeah.
No,
I was right.
I said Guache.
Oh, did you? Yeah, you did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I just missed the O.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, one thing I'm going to ask you. This is a sort of a toughie on the etymology. We know it's an opaque watercolor paint. What do you think the word origin, the base word is from gouache? This is interesting because I wouldn't have guessed it actually.
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't have. No.
Gourd. It's gourd.
No, but that's a good guess.
That's a good guess. It's actually from aqua, water.
Oh, okay. Gouache. Okay.
I mean, you sort of see the gosh,
a little.
Yeah.
Quascio. I like it in Italian. It was guazzo. With the double Z is a t. Guazzo. 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 was originally spray, splash, puddle, or pool. Guazzo. I stepped in the guazzo.
Sounds like a little. Here's a pain word, Fletcher. Kath, read it out. Let's see if you get this one right.
The word is glockenspiel.
Oh, yes. I know what a glockenspiel is. In fact, we have a little one at home that looks like a little weasel or a squirrel or something, and the kids love to play it.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Glockenspiel, which now what does that mean? Something. I mean, it means exactly what it is, right?
Glock is bell, and Spiel is to play bells.
Yeah, play these bells.
It's very German. Right. I love German for that reason.
I know. But I gotta go back to that with you can instantly hear what it, I hear Glock and I have no idea what it means, if I don't know exactly what it means. But to a German kid, he knows exactly what Glockenspiel means.
Yeah, as opposed to genealogy.
No problem. Yeah, exactly.
GLOCKENSPIEL is glockenspiel.
Fletcher, a bell will ring. Yes.
Ding, ding,
perfect.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well done.
Thank you. You're Saying It Wrong is part of the NPR network and is produced in the studios of KMUW in Wichita, Kansas by me, Fletcher Powell. Kathy Petrus records from her home in Armia, Spain, Ross Petrus from his home in Toronto, Ontario in Canada. Torrin Anderson composed our theme music, and our digital team is Beth Golay and Carly Cooper. You can find all of our past episodes by subscribing to the You're Saying It Wrong podcast wherever you get your podcasts, or by visiting us at kmuw.org. If you have a question for Kathy and Ross, if you'd like to suggest a topic, or you just want to reach out, you can email me at powell@kmuw.org or email them at kandrpetrus@gmail.com. You can also email us a voice memo of you asking it your question. You might get your voice heard on air. If you'd like to do the same thing by downloading the KMUW app, you can do that and just click the Talk to Us button. You can find all of Kathy and Ross's books pretty much anywhere you get books, and a handful of them are also available on audiobook read by the authors themselves. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back next week.